Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Kim Horcher, and you might be wondering where I am right now. Well, I'm on the IGN Live main stage. Huh? It all starts tomorrow, but for today's fix of daily news, Myth Wukong is finally coming to Xbox, and Nintendo Switch 2 games play nice with Switch 1. This is your daily fix. Presented by Universal Orlando Resort and its new theme park, Universal Epic Universe. Myth Wukong, the action RPG inspired by the classical Chinese novel Journey to the West, will finally make its way to Xbox Series X and S on August 20th, 2025. Exactly 1 year after it was released on PS5 and PC. Xbox shared the news on Twitter saying, "You are the destined one. Myth Wukong is coming August 20th. Pre-order begins June 18th. Myth Wukong has been a mega hit as it has sold over 25 million copies as of January 31st this year, according to Nico Partners. However, its absence from Xbox, Series X, and S has always been notable since it was never billed outright as an exclusive. There were sources who claimed the delay was due to a Sony exclusivity deal and not tech issues, but the boss of Myth Wukong developer Game Science, Fong Ji, reportedly placed the blame on the Xbox Series S. He said, per machine learning translation, the only thing missing is the Xbox, which somehow feels a bit wrong, but that 10 gigs of shared memory without years of optimization experience is really hard to make work. Now, it appears those issues have been resolved, and Xbox players will soon be able to add the game to their libraries. In our Myth Wukong review, we said, quote, "Despite some frustrating technical issues, Myth Wukong is a great action game with fantastic combat, exciting bosses, tantalizing secrets, and a beautiful world." Moving on, Nintendo fans have known for some time that Switch 2 is backwards compatible with Switch 1 games. But what happens when you do the reverse and stick a Switch 2 game in a Switch 1? Insert a Switch 2 only game such as Mario Kart World in a Switch 1, and Nintendo's last-gen console will simply display an error message saying that the software is designed for Switch 2. But pop a Switch 2 edition cartridge of some games also available on Switch 1, such as The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and it works! Nintendo itself hasn't gone into detail, but packaging for Switch 2 edition games does note that cartridges contain both the original game and the Switch 2 upgrade. When you put a Switch 2 edition cartridge in a Switch 1, the older console knows to ignore the next-gen bit and just plays the original game. So if you're a Switch 1 owner who plans to buy Switch 2 in the future, you could buy a Switch 2 edition of a game to play now without worrying about upgrading your game down the line. It's a system that's not a million miles away from how Xbox handles ownership of games across its family of consoles. And that is your daily fix for Friday, June 6th. Tomorrow is the big day. IGN's in-person fan event, IGN Live, kicks off here in downtown Los Angeles, and it goes all weekend long. Come hang out with us for an exciting live show full of fun and games. We'll have new game reveals, interviews on stage with celebrities and your favorite games industry personalities, playable gaming stations, awesome panels, IGN merch, tons of giveaways, and more. Head over to ign.com/live to grab your tickets. I'm Kim Horcher, and for all your video game news, stay tuned to IGN.